Hey, hey, hey! Happy West Coast Wednesday. It's Girl Chat Sports with Mo and Mel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It snowed in Vegas today again, and I don't know if anybody else is out there catching snowballs or catching snow dust, but Mother Nature can go ahead and quit because I'm done. We were at 70 degrees like yesterday, Monday, t-shirt weather. Today, I'm wearing a parka, trying to get my dog to the park, and it was a lot. So, yeah, staying warm. Got my long johns on.
It's still winter. I don't know what to say at this point. It's still winter. Pool season's supposed to open March 3rd.
Is that the official date?
Second weekend of March or the first weekend it's supposed to be coming. So hopefully we just have a week of this, and hopefully the pool gods will be kind and let us have some warmth here. But it is crazy. I mean, and everybody get excited about this stupid snow. It's not sticking to the ground. You're not building a 6-foot snowman. You're calling him Frosty. It's flurry. It's ice chips. It's whatever you think by definition of snow.
If you want real snow, like it snowed in Seattle and stuck, like there were inches on the ground. One of my cousins in Utah, in Salt Lake. So Salt Lake must just bypass this because the All-Star game was out clear and easy. Salt Lake got hit with like 3 to 4 feet drifts and crazy snow all day. So we're not getting all the
snow that stuck. Like if you were here in the 70s,
but it's February. It's the end of February. We're supposed to be into some warmer weather now. Right. It's just like I can't even.
Well, if you, like I said, I've got home videos of my dad building a big snowman. That was in 1978, 9. I mean, the only time I could recall some snow other than that going to Mount Charleston or Lee Canyon. And then I do see every New Yorker, every person from Denver, every person that's from those snow climate areas, Chicago, and that's not snow. Philly, all those people. But it's our snow, so I guess.
It's our snow. It's our snow. It's our snow.
Still can't drive. Can't drive when it ain't snowing. So, the heck ever.
Back at it. Anyways, you guys, we got a good show lined up for you today. We got a guest ready to go, so we want to get him on right now. So please welcome to the show, Mr. Bryan Salmond, News 3 sports anchor, and new box. Oh, look at you. You practicing in the office, huh?
Yeah. Someone got
Let's see some moves. Let's see some moves. Let's see the moves.
Santa gave me that. What's up, Mo and Mel? What's happening?
What's good, yo? So, Bryan, I caught you at the UNLV Lady Rebels game last week. A shout out to the ladies. We'll talk about them later, of course, because they're back-to-back Mountain West champs for the season. But you mentioned you had something going on this weekend, and so immediately I was like, "Wait a minute, what kind of interview you got lined up? What are you doing?" And
what kind of interview? Nobody wanted to interview me for this thing. Yeah. I've been talking about this thing I got going on, just bugging the heck out of everybody because I can't stop talking about it. It's like my new passion. I used to always hoop, but now I've been boxing and got like an amateur fight coming up. That's why I guess my Secret Santa bought me this because I've been at work talking about it too much, I guess. So yeah, I've been getting punched in the face, been training. I got some digitally enhanced pictures making it look like I'm in shape. All kinds of stuff going on.
Digitally enhanced. Stop it. You're not photoshopping like Kardashians out there. Let it go.
Do they really do that? The Kardashian Photoshop stuff?
So it's been said.
Wow.
So you've been training. Were you always, did you go into boxing training thinking that you were going to do some fighting, like some actual amateur fights, or was it more so just like health and wellness?
You know what? Well, people may not believe this, but like young Bryan was kind of hot-headish. So, and if you're a guy and you play sports, like basketball is one of those sports you end up getting in fights a lot. And I kind of whatever as a kid, but I got into it because I love the sport. Like I just love the sport. And then the man who I'm training with, his name's Wayne McClung. He's a boxing Hall of Famer, lives here in Nevada. He's from Ireland, little Irish guy. Silver medal in the 92 Olympics, I want to say. But he training me. He's like, you know what, man, you should do this Masters. It's for old guys. It's for guys who are 35 and up. So Jesse couldn't even do it if he wanted to do it because Jesse's been training with me too. So, He's like, yeah, it's for 35 and up. Like, you should do it. It's a cool, it's a cool little deal. It's an amateur deal. They pair you with someone your age, someone your weight, and someone your experience level. So it's not like I'm gonna go in there with someone who's had like 20 fights and I'm gonna get beat up. So I was like, you know what? I'm competitive, ultra competitive. Like, I'm gonna do it. Why not? Here I am.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So basically anybody can come out and watch, correct?
Yeah, no, anyone can go. I sent you the link. I can't even remember what it says. I think it's like $20 to get in or something like that.
Yeah. International Sports Center, 7770 Dean Martin Drive, Saturday and Sunday. 1 day pass, $25. 2 day pass, $40. Kids are discounted or free. But man, so
yeah. But the thing is, with my little deal, it's a tournament style. So there's 3 people in my group, and the guy that I'm scheduled to fight, his name is Bryan, which is crazy. And if I win Saturday, I'd fight Sunday for like champion of the 3-person group. And
wow.
I told Jesse, I was like, man, if I win both these fights, man, people are gonna hate me. Because they give you like a championship belt or something like that too. Like, man, I'm going on the air. I'm gonna have a
We're gonna see you on the news
for like 2 weeks straight. I'm wearing like a championship belt for 2 weeks straight. Like, yeah, you can't tell me. What? Did you say something? Oh, I thought you said something. I thought somebody said something.
So thinking about the other side of things, like what happens if you get socked one good time in the face and you got a black eye? Are you rocking that for the news Monday? Is that what the story is?
Of course, yeah. So the rules about boxing, like you're not supposed to talk about what happens in camp or what happens in sparring stays in the gym. But Jesse and I have sparred before, and like we go maybe 60%. We don't go really hard. Like we're not, I'm not trying to hurt him. He's not trying to hurt me. Just kind of get some work in. But one day we sparred and touched gloves. Very first seconds of it, we both go up and we hit each other with a right hand at the same time, kind of like Rocky. And I guess it looked like it was hard because as soon as we did it, our coach is like, "Hey guys, like calm down." And from that, I guess the next day Jesse had a black eye. And and by me at the end of the sparring, I had like some blood in my nose, so I gave him a black eye. He kind of bloodied up my nose. Well, I say that it didn't actually bleed. I didn't bleed my own blood, but it was some up in there. So,
so that was his blood.
No, it was my blood, but it didn't come down. though. I had to blow and do all that I had to find it. I had to make it come out.
So you guys were taking out the sports aggression on each other, right?
Yeah, that's what people. I mean, we really. It's funny. We really. I can't punch him. You know what I mean? Like he hasn't made me upset to where I want to punch him. I haven't made him upset. I don't think so. Nah, Jesse's good. You already know. You know Jesse. He's a friend of the show.
Jesse's good. Yeah.
Bryan, what's your wife saying about all this? What's going on with the family?
Mo couldn't wait to get in. Like enough about all that. Enough. She's not tripping at all. Not at all. Like she's looking forward to coming. She don't care at all. I mean, she's not worried about my face. She's not worried about me fighting and all that. Like she don't care at all. Like really. Like I try to talk to like everyone. I try to talk to her about it. She's like, yeah.
And how many minutes is each round that you're going to be fighting in? Because this is like your first fight, and the minutes don't go as long. So they seem treacherous when it's only like 2 minutes. So how long are you in each round with this?
That's actually a really good question because real fights are 3-minute rounds. So amateur fights, if you have 10 fights and above, they're 2 minutes. And for if 0 to 10 fights, it's 1:30.
Okay.
So 3 rounds at 1:30. But like I've been training literally like 8-9 months. And so like I didn't start sparring until maybe 2 months into, well, actually like a month and a half into it. I did like some light sparring, which was terrible. But I train 3-minute rounds. So I'll do like 4 3-minute rounds. So like I'm not gonna front. Like I'm in pretty good shape. Like I'm
ready to go.
Yeah, when I did the post on the picture and the story, I noticed your biceps. I mean, they look really, really good. So if you could
gun
do
show,
favor,
gun
it's a harmless
show.
favor. It's a harmless ask. If you want to take off your jacket real quick and just kind of show us I'll be open to that. Because they look real monstrous on the story. Like, for real. I was like, wait a minute. Somebody got some arms. I didn't even know.
So I was telling Mel that it looked like it was some Photoshop. No, I'm just messing with you. No, it's I don't know what the pictures. Like, I didn't do anything to him, obviously, but I don't really look like that. Like, I don't really think I look like that. Like,
okay, whatever. Speak for yourself. It's all about them angles. When people take pictures,
exactly. I'm getting emails with the, I mean, I'm trying to. Yeah, make sure you take the angle from me over there.
Right. Because the way your arm was positioned in that pose, and that was not you posing, that was in motion. That was an action shot. Yeah, your arms were looking like they were ready.
You were out there getting it.
She said my arms ready. Like they was ready.
Yeah.
That's
they look ready. I mean, you can do us a harmless favor and let us see the pythons if you want to, but
you can't see nothing. I got a dress shirt on, so you can't see nothing. See?
Sometimes if the sleeves are tight enough, the pythons unless you
you can't. I don't know. Can you see anything in there?
That looks like something. That actually looks like something, sir.
You're a nut. She said, sir.
Arms of the sports anchors. We're gonna have a new segment.
I'll go ahead and keep the jacket off right now.
Okay.
Thank goodness I've actually got a shirt that's not some big old, it's actual decent fitting shirt.
Right. It's perfect. Like, I feel like you went out and got a new wardrobe. And I just want to know also, B, how is your health with all of this going on? Your mentals, how's it made you like feel as far as getting into this? How's all that?
Man, you know what? It's boxing is something that I was talking to Mel about that. Like you said you did like kickboxing or something like that, right? Didn't you go to the gym and hit like a bag? Or
back when I used to go to the gym, I was doing the boxing at True Fusion.
I love how she always prefaces it with "back when I used to go to the gym," which is hilarious. But it's good. It's great for your mental health because obviously you can get out aggressions, which is good. And I got these pictures that made me look like I'm in shape and people are nice like you. So that's always good for the mental health, the ego. It makes you feel good. Like, all right, I feel like I'm not afraid of mirrors anymore. You know what I mean? Like mirrors don't make me upset.
Yeah, and that's good.
That's always good. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's a good thing. And again, I feel like none of us are getting any younger, but I'm like, man, I'm in decent shape. I'm sparring with a guy who's a professional boxer who's 27 years old. He's undefeated. He's 1-0, but he's 1-0 as a professional boxer, like a Golden Gloves kid.
Wow.
And I'm 900 years old and I'm in the ring with this dude. Like,
don't
say that because then you're saying that we 900 years old. So we don't.
Speak for yourself. He ain't talking about me. He's talking about himself. He might be talking about you. He ain't talking about me. I know my age.
See, there you go.
Listen,
who's older out of you two?
What's
We're
that?
Not telling.
Not your age, but who's older out of you two, though? Are you older than? You've told me before.
Mel's older than me.
I knew she was saying it. I knew Mo would say that in a heartbeat. She couldn't wait to say that.
You guys are older than both of me.
But I'm older than both of you guys, so I can say that. It's all good. You guys are spring chickens. You guys are little babies, little hush puppies.
Listen, I wish. So with this also, has it changed your eating habits? It had changed your diet. Is there anything that you've been kind of on a regimen with that you're going to stick with and all of that?
You know what? Honestly, it hasn't changed my eating habits at all. Honestly, for the most part, like I don't drink juice. I don't drink soda. I don't drink alcohol. So like all that, I'm good. I haven't had any fast food in a little bit. Like I'll like an In-N-Out every, whatever.
Right.
Or, like a Fat Burger or Wendy's or whatever, or something like that. But I haven't eaten any of that in a little bit. Yeah. I have a sweet tooth. So
yeah, that candy can be a vice. Yeah. I have the same issue.
Man.
But I know people were doing dry Januaries, weren't drinking in the month of January. I didn't follow those crazy rules, but I just wasn't sure.
Oh, the Thin Mints.
Exactly.
I mean, like It's like this is my little drawer at work. I got like the.
If you need to have me take those off your hands, just let me know. Cause
which ones are those? The Thin Mint shortbread?
Shortbread joint.
Shortbreads.
I don't want to see none of
s'mores too.
I don't want to see none of them bees coming up to me in their little skirts trying to hustle me for some cookies. I
really
man. So I don't want to see none of them. You know, I don't want to see none of their pimps either. Don't come to me about these Girl Scout cookies. Don't come to me about none of that stuff. Last time I walked downtown, I had a whole fleet of them.
Man, now Mo is going somewhere. She is going somewhere. We are not going there with you.
I can't do it. I don't want to see none of the Girl Scout things. I see people post about where can I get these cookies. I'm hearing the fans come back saying it. Their parents talking about where. I don't want to see none of that.
There's a lot going on.
I gotta take a break. I gotta take a break from it.
Meanwhile, she got a Burger King cup.
Hey, it's a cup. You don't know what's in my cup. You know, black folks, we recycle our cups. You know that, right? We get a fast food cup, we put it in the dishwasher, it's clean. We save the straws. You never know what's in the cup. I'm just saying.
But that should be a new segment. What's in Mo's cup? That could be a new segment for us. Yeah. Guess what's in Mo's cup?
She got
that. I took the Burger King challenge today, even though I kind of did. But still, you save some of these drinking cups when you have like a whole cabinet full of cups. I don't know. That's me.
She got that hen doggy dog up in there.
I don't drink Hennessy. That's the thing. That's sugar too. I can't do it. I'm a clear girl.
She's a Tito's girl.
I'm Tito's all day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tito's.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Tito's with lemon.
Tito's with lemon, but you got a Whopper though.
What's that?
You got a Whopper though.
Yeah, I did get that Whopper. But that was all. Listen, that's all I had today though.
See, the can of Whoppers. I got. Hey, this is my little. I got
a whole drawer.
I got pistachios in here.
Yeah, see, my whole Whopper today doesn't even amount to the calories you got with those 2 cookies on top added and what you have in your junk drawer.
Got almonds.
Okay.
Well, this is what I snack on the almonds. Like those cookies will be there forever. Like I won't eat them all.
Stale now.
Well, after Saturday, one of them sleeves is gone.
Well, no, let's wait till Sunday because we don't have you make it to the Sunday fight. You know, that's what we need to do. Yeah,
Sunday. Yeah.
Okay, so besides the boxing, because we're definitely so make sure you guys show up. We're gonna post again into the group kind of where you can find B, how you can get there, where it's gonna be at, because make sure you come out and support one of Vegas's favorite sports anchors. But Bryan, you've had a crazy Jordan year so far. Like you've done some dope stuff.
Some dope stuff.
I mean, you hit the siren. You hit the siren at the Golden Knights game. You got your own jersey. You were in the 2nd annual celebrity basketball game for the Pro Bowl. Wow. I mean, you're kind of like living the dream right now, guy.
Wow. That's first of all, that's dope. That's really nice of you to put. That's dope. Man,
the jersey's fire though.
Yeah.
The jersey is dope, right?
The jersey's fire. The jersey's fire. Honestly, that's a custom I won't ever see, but that's pretty fire for them to do that.
Yo, that was really, really dope. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Doing the siren at the Golden Knights game, obviously like the first sports media person that covers a team to ever do that. Ever, right?
Really?
Yes.
That's awesome.
I felt like I'm not gonna lie. I was like, man, I kind of feel like a celebrity. I'm not gonna.
When I saw those, I was like, what? No, he wasn't.
I was like, man, I got a whole bunch of text messages of people that were there that like taking pictures and sending it to me in videos. Like, man, like that was super dope. And
how hard is it to crank that siren? Like, how do you have to do that? Like, it's just easy little.
That's crazy.
He's got boxing biceps now, Mo. So that was easy.
Everybody asked me that. Like, that's the most asked question. Like, everyone asked me that, and it wasn't tough at all. Like right before I went up there,
I want to touch the thing. I just want to know.
Yeah. Now the lady right before I went up there, the lady's like, "Okay, you put your hand here. Go ahead and get a feel for the crank." And I did okay.
Right.
And I did that like right behind stage real quick, and then we went up there. It wasn't tough at all. Like it wasn't tough at all.
And I know you got the pythons, but you're not willing to admit to the pythons. That's why I had to ask him how hard it was, because he's not acknowledging that he has these. So So that's why I'm asking.
AK-47s up in there.
Yeah.
You guys got problems. Y'all are crazy. Certified crazy. Y'all two are certified crazy. I will say this though, yo, I'm glad you put that picture up there because that picture would do you know who I was playing basketball against who was guarding me? Did you recognize who that person was?
Wait, I can't. Let me see.
You tell me what that is?
See that good? No, tell us.
That's Derwin James.
Stop. Really? So tell us about like the game itself. We saw some of your clips with like Max Crosby. I know you interviewed Kelsey Plum there, but like what was some of the highlight moments for you?
Man, so the highlight moment for me, honestly, in that game was that picture because I went to the basket and he fouled me and I threw up some shot. They didn't call a foul. It looked bad. Yeah, I didn't even play that much at all. Like I took the layup, which was I'm not counting that one. I took a 3-pointer that went in and out. So I took 2 shots. So that picture was a highlight for me. But in the game, it was dope because, like I said, Derwin James played in the game. Yeah. Michael Parsons played in the game. Nice. Tariq Hill played in the game. Both the Diggs brothers were on my team. Stephon and Trayvon played in the game. Pac-Man Jones was there, played in the game. What? Max was on my team. Max was out there hooping. Like, real talk. Max can hoop.
The dunks. Yeah.
Yes. But he hit like 2 3-pointers. Like all net. I'm like, damn.
That's fabulous.
Yeah, Max was hooping. And as you said, Kelsey was there. So I got a chance to talk to her, which was cool because I mean, you talk about my summer, off season, whatever. Kelsey Plum has been living the dang dream. Like she been everywhere. So I talked.
You'll be in the ice tub with Kevin Hart next. Don't worry, it's coming.
You know, first of all, you know that I got like 8 gazillion stories, right? So I got the most stories ever. So Kevin Hart's his best friend.
Nice tub. Yeah, you deserve the ice tub interview. How do we make that happen for you?
Oh no, yeah.
Hold his balls with Bryan Salmond.
I do like 90 push-ups before I get out there. I'll be like, okay, I need to work out. If I'm getting somewhere, my shirt off, like I'm not doing that. I'm not getting out there.
Listen, I think you're ready. You've been boxing and working out and all this other kind of stuff. So you're very humbling, and that's great. You know.
But take off your shirt.
No, I wasn't gonna go there.
Okay, good.
Respectful, but I'm just saying, when you get in that boxing gym, your shirt's coming off. You know that, right?
Well, if you saw the couple of pictures I sent Mel, you probably seen him. The dude one of the guys I train with, the pro dude, he never has a shirt on. The dude got like an 8-pack. He's like,
yeah, he looks shredded from the side. Yeah,
you seen him? Yeah, I'm like, come on, man. Like, okay. So I have to have my shirt on around him. This fool, he got muscles all in his ears and all. I'm like, come on, man. Like, enough. We get it. His name's Ray. Like, we get it. Okay, we get it, Ray. You're ripped. Okay, we get it. We all get it.
Shout out to Ray.
Mo gonna come out to the gym just to see Ray.
No, I'm not even that thirsty. I'm just like, shout out to Ray. Like, I wish I could, you know.
Ray's a kid though.
Person, but I ain't pressed, huh?
Oh,
well, he's in his 20s.
Yeah, he's a Tito. I get it.
Yeah, he's like 5 years younger than you.
Yeah, he's only got me by a couple years.
I know.
He's only got me a couple years. I usually, you know,
a couple, 2 or 3.
A little old for me, but you know, he's only got me by a couple years. A little old for me, but that's all right.
Again, Mo is going straight there.
Oh yeah. So Bryan, I don't know how much time you got. I know you're a busy man. You literally just walked off the news. So we don't want to keep you too long. We're gonna get into some Vegas sports. You're welcome to stay and hang, give us some input, but I know you're busy, so you do what you gotta do.
I like that. Thank you. Do what you gotta do. Like, that's cool, but you can
do what you gotta do.
You ain't gotta go home. But you gotta
we chatted enough. We're good.
Thank you.
All the info and see we need to know.
Let the real professionals put your jacket back on. Let the real professionals.
You listen. You can stay with us all show.
You have another segment later on. You can leave it loose at the tie. Like, I'm open to it all. Like, get comfortable. You know.
She said, come out in the news, in the evening news or the nighttime, put on your 11 p.m., casuals on.
Blazer t-shirt. That's it. Done deal.
The medium t-shirt on doing the.
Yeah. And the blazer and tee. Keep it a little semi-formal. Cool.
Yo, all I can hear now, your boy Jesse would be hating because I make fun of him anytime he wears like a button-up shirt and he got it button like 20 buttons down, you need like he likes to do like we got like three buttons unbuttoned. I'm like, okay, man,
oh my god,
enough trying to put the taco meat out there. He don't have a taco meat, but you know what I'm talking about. So if I went out there with a t-shirt, he would clown. I'd never hear the end of it. Oh my god!
Shout out to Jesse. I see Jesse out. Jesse's my guy.
Jesse is good people. Funny thing I'll say about Jesse is that just literally on Tuesday we're at the gym training, and for some reason, again, some odd reason, there's a woman who trains with us. She's fighting too. Her name's Amanda. She's in really good shape, but she's like Bryan, man, like she asked how much I weighed. I weighed myself. I was 188. It's like, man, and Jesse was 183 or something. He was 5 pounds less than me. And she's like, man, you're only 5 pounds less than Bryan. He looks way bigger than you.
And you know what? I was actually shocked because I was like, dang, Jesse's 183. Like, did he put on weight? Like, I feel like he would.
Now, Jesse got a little something going on, but you know, he hated him. You know, like, because he and I are competitive, our suits, all that kind of stuff. He was like,
he went straight back to the weights and was like,
exactly. He's like, it's that dad weight. He got dad weight.
Just never ends. Yeah.
He was hating. He's like, Bryan got dad weight. That's all that is. Okay. Don't be mad at the guns, baby. Don't be mad, Jesse.
Oh my gosh. Hilarious. Okay.
But no, yeah, I gotta go back down to the studio. I actually got to tape. I gotta record something in 2 minutes.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you. We thank you. We're going to post about it. Make sure you go follow Bryan News3LV on all social media. And listen, we're going to try and make it out and try and catch you at one of these fights. So
I appreciate you. Thank you, guys.
Hey, listen, if you win, I think you should just go in your boxing get up on Monday for the news. Like, have the belt, your boxing shoes, your shorts, and just do the news like that.
That's right. I got a tank top too. I got to do 20 push-ups before I get out there, but I may do that. I may just do that.
Celebrate it, you know?
No, I may do that. No, I appreciate you guys having me on. Seriously, though. You guys always show love. And I try to show love as much as I can. Anytime I come out off the set, I come pop on the show. And I'll be back. I'm going to be in the comments in like 15, 20 minutes. So
okay. All right.
You can't get rid of me that easy. All right, y'all.
All right.
All right, B. Take care.
Oh man, just too much. Listen, so we'll definitely put up Bryan's information for the fight this weekend. I was asking Mo earlier, I was like, so what's been happening? What are our hot topics this weekend? There just really ain't been much sizzling in the world of sports news, much more than usual stuff. But the NBA All-Star took place this past weekend. I know there was a celebrity game. You know, DK Metcalf went off, got MVP of the celebrity game, had some crazy dunks. I actually missed the game, but I did catch it on some replays. We saw CandaceParker become the first woman to be an analyst for the All-Star game, which is major news. There was a lot of stuff that was going on. Dunk contest.
Shout out to McClung. Yeah, Big Mac, man.
Listen, coming out from the G League and winning the
Big
dunk
Mac's
contest.
Been a dunker. If you've known him and followed him in college, he's always been a dunk kid. So, I mean, I'm not surprised. I like that they signed him, but he's always been this dunking kid. And it was just the uniqueness of it all. The fact that he cleared it in one try and it didn't take multiple tries. And
no, he didn't take multiple tries on anything. Here's a quick video of all three of his dunks. They were, I mean, he's got talent for sure. Listen, when he hit that backboard and put it in, and then he did the double pump, like legit, good stuff.
Yeah, Mac did that. And shout out to my HBCU Classic, Southern versus Grambling, represent.
Yeah, Grambling that was out there too. That was good.
Grambling took that game, and sadly and unfortunately, it wasn't like the best win that we were expecting as Southernites, but it was good that it was highlighted. Little bit of the attendance wasn't there like it should have been, but they said the attendance for the All-Star wasn't there like it was. Like a lot of
It
people
was
didn't come out
not.
to this city. And I'm just wondering what's the reason? Why didn't anybody want to go to Utah?
I don't think it was just the attendance there. I think it was also the viewership.
No, I'm saying the
too.
whole All-Star thing, there was the attendance was there. It was the lowest. And I said, why? Is it because it was Utah?
I mean, Utah, I mean, the game isn't played like it is. I mean, there's no defense whatsoever. No one's really trying to do anything. It's, we've gotten to the point where now it's like the Pro Bowl for football. I mean, but in football, I feel like your injuries are more prone if you're tackling and having full contact. In basketball, I mean, at least, put a hand up or, try and block a shot.
I think you get injured in the All-Star thing. Kobe got injured one year in the All-Star game. Dwayne broke his nose in the All-Star game being defensively. So now it's just taking shots for charity, shoot around basketball. This is the basketball we're seeing anyway in real time because all the defensive calls and all of that and the flopping and all that comes with the territory. It's just kind of a back and forth shoot around with this. So I don't know.
It was cool to see the live draft this year, though. The live draft was dope. I think that was kind of cool to watch that. They're getting drafted right before the actual game. But other than that, I didn't watch it all. I had other stuff going on Sunday, but I mean, what can you do?
I mean, it was good. For what I watched, it was great. Skills competitions were really good. The 3-point shooting was really good. I liked how they did the obstacle
Dame Lillard, that was dope that he won that.
That was dope. That was good. All of that. So it was a good weekend. That's just one of those things. And yeah, Donnell, plain and simple, it's Utah. I know that was the reason. I read Spider Mitchell's story about his treatment in Utah. So that gave me, it's already indicative to what, the happenings are in that state. We know.
Absolutely. So, absolutely.
Know what time it is.
Too much.
Will they do it again out there is a question. And if they do, what is the last?
I mean, it's been 30 years. The fact that they even had Karl Malone out there to be there was ridiculous in itself.
Well, that was a crazy scandal within itself because people were praising Karl Malone and we know what he did. With his
people have been know what he did. Like, this was all news. This wasn't news. This was stuff that was happening when he was in the league. Like, it's just, I don't know.
No one was talking about it though. No one.
Yeah.
And accepted it. So it's very interesting.
A sleazeball.
There's a lot of layers to that Utah thing. And why attendance was so low.
Ugh. Yeah. So
no NBA tonight. No NBA till tomorrow.
Man, I feel like there's been no NBA.
Well, that's the cool thing about All-Star that's different from Pro Bowl. Pro Bowl, they don't go on no breaks. They do this Pro Bowl thing and then it's back into the football action. So that's why they don't want to get too injury prone. Basketball, they actually get a little vacation time before they get back into the nitty-gritty. Gotta love that. So I've been tapping into these college games, and they've been actually exciting. I need everybody checking the men's basketball because I don't want anybody talking about what team you think is going to make it all the way. This is your time, sportsbook bettors.
Get in there.
Out there,
get them brackets ready.
Get the brackets ready. Get your bets ready because some of these teams is really, really hooping. And this is the homework time. I don't have NBA to distract, so I've been really into these college games, and they've been really, really good. So
is that right? I caught a couple of them, not a lot. I've been seeing the upsets that have been taking place. There's always some great upsets in college basketball, so that's always going to be good. Speaking of college basketball,
Carolina game right now as we speak.
Are you okay? There was a Jugadora Loco possibly that took place the last couple of days. So Alabama has been one of the top. Was number one. I think they got ousted by Houston recently, and they're number 2.
Right.
But we got the freshman star Brandon Miller, who is now being accused of providing the gun that his teammate Darius Miles used to shoot and kill this woman last month that we had talked about previously in a previous show. There's been no charges against him. He'll be playing this weekend or in their upcoming game. There's been some suspicion of preferential treatment due to where Alabama is right now, and they're playing in their games.
Well, they're playing South Carolina right now, so he's playing.
Yeah. I mean,
so what? So what? Just because he gave him the gun, does that mean that he premeditated him to shoot? Like, why is this a story? He didn't tell him, hey, take this gun and you're gonna go shoot this kid.
Of course not. No. But
he gave him the gun. No, and I'm not arguing with you about it, but I'm just saying, why is this a thing? Why is this a story? The man has not had any press charges. Focus on the killer of this story. You always want to tie in some other stuff. It's just crazy to me. And that's what everybody's gripe has been like, why does this even matter? to the situation. We know he had the gun. We know he shot this young lady. We know he killed this young lady. Who gave it? That has nothing to do with it, unless it was something contractual. He hired him to do it, but they have no ties like that. So I don't understand why this is even mentioned.
It's a sticky situation that you still don't want to be a part of, and he shouldn't be a
part of. But he's not even charged. That's the whole point. They didn't even bring charges up. So why are we talking about this?
Well, it's still an investigation. They're investigating.
But he's not charged. He is not charged. Right. They've already found out who did it. The man has admitted to it.
Well, yeah, we already know who did. Yeah, of course.
So but, why is this even a thing? That's just what I'm saying. I'm not saying that directly.
Isn't that like accessory? Isn't that like an accessory if you're providing the mechanism that I don't know? I'm not in law. Shoot.
How? I don't even know.
I don't know.
Even who was it? What's the guy up in smoke? What's our guys? Matt Barnes and what y'all? Even them are making a big saying the same thing. Like, why is we bringing this guy? And he's still playing in the game. So, what are we talking about here?
Well, that's the coach's decision. I mean, he wants to keep winning. He's got his star player in the news, but he want to keep playing. So, of course, he's gonna make that decision. But he did still provide the mechanism in a murder. Like
if that was the case, he could have not let him play. If it was a serious, you know what I mean?
But listen, that's what they're asking about preferential treatment, because had they been in a losing position, let's say they weren't even ranked and they were 5-12 for this season, would it be an issue then? Would he just be off the team? Would he be suspended? Would he be off the bench? But you've got your star player.
We don't know that. We don't know the answer to that. We don't know the answer to that. You've got your star player already sitting in jail. What would it have done if you had this guy sitting out too? It's already you already got the scandal in the news and all eyes on you already. So what would have done? We don't know.
We don't know. Chris,
it's stupid.
What's up,
like,
Chris?
Why are we
Chris
even
agrees
bringing
with
this
you
kid
too.
up into this? It's crazy. So sick of media sometimes. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
It's a tough one. Hey, we're gonna get into some Vegas sports news. There's possibly another league coming to Las Vegas. Another sports league. Major League Soccer has announced they'll be making a final decision on their 30th team and whether it will be possibly in Las Vegas or San Diego. There's the top two choices at the moment, but look at this place, Vegas, boy. MLS coming hopefully to Las Vegas. Last year, the St. Louis became the 29th team. They start their play this year. So we'll see if there's going to be more sports on the way. I don't know where they're putting I hope they just don't start putting all these arenas and stadiums on the strip, because the traffic already right now. But, if you're getting an MLS stadium, if MLS will be playing at Allegiant, I don't know. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be quite a wild ride here in Las Vegas. For those that are in Vegas, for those Derek Carr fans who maybe miss him a little bit more, he'll be back at the church in Las Vegas, the Revival Tour. He's back to Pastor Carr for the weekend. You can check him out. Derek Carr also met with the Jets over this week and apparently was told if he wins the Super Bowl with the New York, he could be a first ballot Hall of Famer. I think if anybody wins the Super Bowl with the Jets, they could possibly.
I mean, the Jets are also talking to Aaron Rodgers too. So I mean, it's both back and forth. They both say that same pitch to either player. Yeah, probably with Derek Carr, he's expecting a certain amount of money with that, and that's where he gets shell shocked because he doesn't know what his money's going to look like.
Well, I mean, you got the Raiders. You guys are looking at Aaron Rodgers too. I mean, there's a lot of
we were
stuff
looking,
going
but we haven't been talking Aaron Rodgers in a while. Media has been talking about Aaron Rodgers for a while. What Raiders have been talking about possibly is going into the draft and picking these 3 top quarterbacks that are entering the draft, CJ Stroud and all these other kids, and see what that's going to look like. Raiders have also been talking the whole Jimmy Garoppolo thing, but that has been far in the wind as well. Yikes. I don't know what the Raiders are doing. Raiders have been very hush-hush about things. Talking heads have been saying Raiders, and Aaron Rodgers and all that, but Raiders have not said anything.
They're trying to work out a master plan.
None of the Twitter news journalists for Raiders have said it. No one is talking the Aaron Rodgers talk anymore. No one's talking about the Garoppolo talk anymore. I don't know what the Raiders are going to do. But that again is just the
I mean, they're
talk.
definitely going to need a couple, if not a few quarterbacks, because they really don't got nobody.
Oh, well, we're going to need quarterbacks, and we also going to need some defense too. But the thing of it is we don't know if Aaron's coming to us or not. Jets, like I said, Jets are talking to Aaron Rodgers too. A lot of teams are talking to him. But this is
he still in the? Is he still in his dark week, or is this still dark week time?
I think he's still in his tent somewhere.
Hey, for those that are still missing football, and football, of course, you got the Vegas Vipers. Their home opener is on Saturday at 4:00 at Cashman. You can get tickets on Ticketmaster. They did lose their first game in Arlington against the Renegades. They had a shot. They scored a touchdown like the last seconds, but couldn't make that 2-point conversion. So they were unable to tie. They were up at the halftime, but they kind of let it go. The first half they played well. The second half, not so much. So you'll be able to catch them here at Cashman Center, Cashman Field on Saturday versus the Defenders. I checked on Ticketmaster. Like, tickets aren't bad. They start at like $22 in some fees. So, good look. Get the family out. Get your friends out. Yeah. Hopefully it's not downpour raining, because I know there's rain supposedly for Friday and Saturday. We'll see. That's part of the sport, part of football, right? Vegas Golden Knights made an acquisition for a new player from Arizona Coyotes, Dyson Mayo.
Acquisition.
I don't know.
You're combining acquisition with accusation. I don't know. I was like,
listen, it's been a long day.
I know.
Anywho, Dyson most likely be playing with the Silver Knights, but we did get to let go of a bit of salary cap stuff, and we got rid of Shea Weber, who really hasn't even played for us. He's been injured the whole time we've had him. So we'll see how that goes. You brought this to my attention. For those that are out there looking for some Golden Knights tickets, if you go follow RTCNV on Instagram, you can guess how many of these blinking lights are in this glass here. If you do so and guess right, you can win 2 tickets to the Vegas Golden Knights game on March 3rd. So get out there. Heather said, "What's in my cup?" Listen, I wish there was something good in my cup.
What's that?
Heather said, "What's in my cup?" I wish
acquisition. Acquisition. I don't know. We love using the big words, don't we? Reading is fun. We love using the big words, don't we, Heather? Yeah.
Acquisition. There you go. Hey, Lady Rebels. I went out there last Thursday. They had a great game. They won the back-to-back conference conference league. So they've got 2 more games this week, Thursday at 6:30 and Saturday at 2. You go to those games, you can win a t-shirt, or you can receive a free t-shirt. For the Thursday game, you get the back-to-back shirt. The Saturday game, you get the vintage throwback Lady Rebels shirt. They still won the conference, so the games are necessarily not, they're not as important for them, but they still want to get these wins. I think they won. I think I was watching Brian's show earlier today, and they said they won 16 in a row. So Chris, the Lady Rebels are killing it.
Yeah, they are. 16 in a row for sure. That is the accuracy.
And $2 beers on Saturday. Those were good last Thursday. The $2 beers they had. Not bad. Yeah. So that'll be good. We also got the Desert Dogs too. Like, I gotta show this because there's a game. So there's a match for lacrosse. Our Desert Dogs are our lacrosse team. They got a game this Saturday.
Against right?
No, we're going to the March 11th game to get the Gretzky jersey. But this Saturday, they play Calgary at 7:30. During the halftime, they're going to be having an exhibition game of the American Sevens Football League here in Nevada. Listen, this league, they wear no helmets, no pads, and it's tackle football. Here's just a slight little video of them.
A Viking McCorkle plunders, pillages.
just wondering what the injuries are like in something like this.
You have to
no
ask
pads, no helmets.
You have to ask
tackle football.
Obviously, it's a thing.
Oh my god,
clearly a thing. And how much for their roster holds for the replacements if people get injured like that? I got questions.
Do they offer medical insurance? That's my question.
Well, you have to ask some questions definitely on March 11th when you go.
Well, and, no, they're going to be at the game this Saturday.
Oh, they are.
They're playing during halftime this Saturday. Yes.
Wow.
Ooh, Lord, I know. I can't.
That's that street ball.
That's a lot. That's really a lot.
Yeah.
And for those that are into the XFL, like the XFL season has gone off to a great start. I think it's definitely a little bit different than it has been the past few times it's tried. So
how were they up by 20 some points and then lose that game that first? Like that was crazy.
What the Sea Dragon?
Their first
Seattle
game,
did?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were. Well,
they were up.
Vipers, like it was 14-3, I think, or something like that. Then they were down. It was like they lost the third quarter. They didn't score nothing. It was 15-14, and then they just, I don't know. It was interesting to watch. I do want to shout out our boy Arlington Lane. They got the XFL show. So they go on Thursdays, 9 a.m. Pacific time on YouTube. They got all the XFL. And as I know, Arlington, I talked to him earlier today. He had been to 2 of the games this past weekend. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, the X-Fan show, they got all the XFL stories going on over there. We can get into just a quick thing about the NFL. I was surprised with this one. So Netflix and the NFL teamed up. There's going to be a docu-series called Quarterback. It features Patrick Mahomes, Kirk Cousins, and Marcus Mariota. Of all the quarterbacks, these are the 3 they chose, but they follows their stories on and off the field for the entire 2022 season.
Who wants to watch that?
Are you tapping in?
No.
How did you choose? Okay, Patrick Mahomes, I can kind of understand. Maybe who's choosing Marcus Mariota to watch? I mean, what do you?
I mean, if you're a fan of theirs, I guess, but I'm not interested. Why would I want to watch that? That has no interest in my queue of my list to add on Netflix.
Listen,
so you mean to tell me I've got to watch A Day in the Life of Kermit the Frog, also known as Pat Mahomes?
Well, you know the Chiefs fans are going to be dying for that because they'll get to see the whole championship season unfolded back into play-by-play.
All right, that's cool. But
Marcus
I'm not
Mariota,
I'm a Raiders fan, so why would I be interested?
I don't.
Even Marcus Mariota, I mean, I get it. I mean, he used to be.
I don't get it.
But I still don't want to watch. I'm not that inclined.
He wasn't. He was a backup for the. I don't know. Did other people like decline to do this, and then they got left with, oh, well, I guess we got Marcus Mariota.
Y'all want to watch something? If you have Showtime, watch Stand.
Okay.
Watch Stand. Okay. About Mahmoud Abdul Rauf.
Oh, that's yeah.
If you want to watch something, watch that. Because that to me was like
I saw him on Up in Smoke talking about that.
That was a great documentary. It broke a whole lot down. It basically was him being the blueprint. People will now debate because he said he was the modern day Steph Curry, putting folks on skates and his ball handlings and all that. All of that controversy that he had going into the big 3, all of that. That's a good watch. What you talking about with this thing right here? I'm not watching that.
I didn't say you should. I'm just bringing up what I've found.
No.
I'm not watching it.
And I'm not making it to you. I'm just saying I'm not watching. You asked me would I tap in. I'm giving my answer again. No,
oh, yeah. It looks like through the comments, no one's tapping in for this one.
So why would they? That don't even sound enticing.
Hey, and Donnell talked about. Yeah, Donnell mentions Full Swing on Netflix. Listen, I started watching Full Swing. Not that I'm a golf fan at all, but it was pretty interesting so far. The first 2 episodes I watched, I'm like, okay, this is interesting. So Full Swing.
They got an opening golf going on right now. That's actually really good with Rahm and all that that's been going on over the weekend. They've got an open U.S. Open going on right now in golf this whole weekend. That's been really good.
Is that Live? Is Live on? Isn't Live coming up? The Live tournament, the Live.
That one's coming up next too. But Waste Management was out here. That was out.
Oh yeah, Waste Management. during Super Bowl.
Super Bowl, yeah. So I mean, that is not even appealing. If you're gonna do something like that, I don't know. They could have had break. I don't know what they could have had, but who wants to watch that?
Heather, nobody here has watched 80 for Brady yet.
And no one wants to. I'm not interested in that either. Why? Because we have a sports podcast show. Do we have to watch everything? I don't have to watch this.
You don't. I think I
only
watch it when it's like on Netflix. I don't want to go to a theater necessarily to watch it unless Natalie.
I'm not having no interest in it though. Like, why does it feel like it has to be this particular sub interest? No, I like other things too. And when I do my Netflix time, it ain't about the sports stuff. It's about the drama, the comedy shows, and whatever movies. You know.
I hear you.
But I'm not watching. That's just crazy.
She's not watching none of it.
No.
Hey, shout out to all those that have been tapping in though.
The one with Manti Te'o, that was good. He got finesse.
That was good. Yeah, the Manti Te'o was good.
Because that had drama. That was a good catfish story.
That was a good catfish story.
It was.
All right, so your Lakers got rid of Russ. Russ went to the Jazz, got his buyout.
Yeah.
To the Clippers.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that gonna make any difference for the Clippers?
I mean, if he's still coming off the bench.
He might do better off the bench with them like he did with the Lakers.
Exactly. That's what I'm asking. Is he coming off the bench? Yeah. I mean, that's my question. If he's coming off the bench,
we haven't seen where that's going yet as to
we haven't even seen what's going on with KD. Is he coming back this week or what?
Supposedly maybe Sunday, maybe Wednesday. They weren't sure. So KD could make his start for the Suns. Listen,
yeah, but they're gunning for the number one. They're gonna win a championship now, y'all. But he hasn't played yet. All right.
And then, my Bulls, Lonzo ain't playing for the rest of the year, which he didn't really play all year anyway. So, and then we signed Pat Beverly. Pat Beverly says he can't wait to see the fans in the playoffs. And I'm just wondering what playoffs realistically for the Bulls.
Y'all don't have Lonzo anymore. So I guess this is a good interest.
It's a good pickup for the rest of the season. There's still a lot of there's still a lot they got to work.
The fact that Lonzo's out the rest of the season, how's that going in Bulls territory?
I mean, he ain't played since the start of the season. Like, barely ain't even been there. He been hurt.
I wonder who has him in the fantasy leagues.
I don't know. He probably got dropped now. Now he's dropped.
He had to have. God, that's crazy. And Karl Anthony Towns, when are you coming back? Because you were slated 4 to 6 weeks and you still out. I'm not understanding. I don't want to have to drop you, but I feel like something's gonna have to happen because it's not working. Not working. I need Cat back.
You need Cat back. You need Cat back. Oh man. Hey, listen. And then you got Nate McMillan getting tossed from the Hawks, so he's no longer with Atlanta. I didn't realize things were that bad with him and Trae Young, or whatever the case may be. Because he's got like
I was kind of
under 500 record.
I wasn't expecting a firing coming with that. I wasn't really paying attention to Atlanta like that to see that was really some stuff going on to lead up to that. But yeah,
I guess there was.
I was surprised. I didn't know. I had no idea there was some stuff going on.
Oh Lord, Sports Feed, what's up, guys? LeVar is blaming the Lakers for Lonzo's injury.
Yeah, keep blaming him.
How do we bring LeVar into this conversation? Good Lord.
He's been 3 seasons or 4 seasons removed from the Lakers, and it's our fault. He should have never been on our team. He should have stayed his full years in UCLA. Maybe he wouldn't be so injury prone. And his brother is better. How about that?
Man, yeah, that's facts over there. A couple of WNBA notes today on the show. Chiney Ogwumike re-signed with the Spark, so she's staying in LA. Okay, so she's excited for that. Good for her.
They don't have really any more options since Candace left. They got to do something.
Yeah, they didn't do much last year when Candace was gone, so they definitely gonna see what's gonna happen. And then, of course, Mercury, they're making some big. They got BG signed, and they got Diana Taurasi signed to a 2-year Supermax deal for her.
Yeah, so hopefully
they don't need that
for her.
Yeah, and then you got BG left a note in the locker room for the team. She's back. She's back.
That's good.
Yeah, good for them. It's going to be interesting. And then also for all of our Aces fans and also WNBA fans, Athletes Unlimited is starting season 2 tomorrow. If you get the WNBA League Pass, you get to watch Athletes Unlimited as well in that package. And 2 of our Aces from last year, we got KP as well as Sydney Colson are playing in the Athletes Unlimited. So make sure you check them out. Games are,
That sounds about right that they're in there.
Yeah, I think that's good. That's a good look.
Mhm.
That's a good look.
Yeah.
Shout out to B Sal back in the chat. He said, oh wait, I love that you choose reason good. I don't know. He said something. Let me find it. Oh yeah, here we go. What are you two LBG fans or Jordan? Really? Do you see?
I'm both. I'm Jordan, and I'm LeBron. I respect both their gangsters. I'm definitely more leaning towards Jordan.
I like LeBron for what all he does off court.
Yeah.
I'll give
well,
him
that too, but his on court antics are definitely antics. But I do like MJ a lot for what he's brought to the game, and very scrappy. I mean, these guys were giving it to him in the low post, like elbow, like he took injuries upon injuries and still played the game. He did a lot of stuff.
Right.
So I grew up on that MJ thing, but I got to give LeBron his flowers too. I'm partial to both. He's wearing the number 23 too, so you know. Well, he was.
Well, that was what's funny is that all the memes that you saw that were like, "How you gonna be the GOAT?" But you're wearing a Jordan jersey and Jordan's number.
He's still a GOAT to some of these kids in this generation growing up. He's a GOAT. I mean, he's to them. I mean, you're never gonna have a good answer on this debate. It's never gonna be a right or wrong.
Who got who has a LBJ shirt on?
Your T-shirt. What's your T-shirt? Who do you have on your shirt?
That's Pac.
Oh, I didn't know who that was either. I was trying to look at it too. It didn't look like Pac. I thought it was Lamar Odom, to be quite honest with you. I didn't know
stop.
I didn't know who it was. Sorry. I didn't recognize it. Where'd you get that shirt? I don't know. That didn't look like Pac to me. I'm just saying.
Well, maybe you can't.
I thought it was Lamar Odom. Where you find that one at? I don't know. I kind of see it. It almost looks like Spike Lee too, being Mars Blackman. Like I'm seeing a lot in that T-shirt.
He don't got no backwards hat. Oh yeah, you do have a backwards hat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's why I'm like, oh, is it? You get the most unrecognizable Tupac shirt at that. Oh,
hey, I like the colorway in it because I got a lot of gray and black stuff, so it worked for me. You know, I don't know. This is what it is.
The most unrecognizable Tupac. It's not a Tupac shirt. It's a 3-pot.
3-pot.
5-pots. I don't know. Lamar Odom. Mars Black.
I mean, now that it looks like LBJ, shoot, I might have to get rid of this one.
I mean, I
looks like everyone but Tupac.
I don't know who it was. Like I was seeing a whole bunch.
I don't. Listen. Hey, I got some sneakers to go over, or some sneaker drops. These ones quite really aren't the sneakers yet, but
I'm not gonna rant. I promise. I'll be good.
Look at Fear of God and the Birkenstock. Got 2 of these, I don't know, slippers, flannel slides, whatever you want to call them, coming out. Los Feliz and Ash Melange Cement. These will be on the 23rd in case you had a Birkenstock fetish. Pharrell teamed up with Adidas for these, the Focus Olive. Hey guys, if you're short and need another 2-3 inches of height, you know, these are probably a good look. Give you that boost.
See any guy, I don't care what their height is, wearing these, I'm going to scream.
Oh man, listen, the Air Jordan 12 Mani, I don't even know, what is that? Monterey? I always screw it up because they've had like 6 different partnerships with Jordan, but these are the I think it's maroon or the crimsons. These both, there's 2 colorways that drop on the 24th. Here's what I wanted to talk about though. I had not realized the backstory to the Doernbecker Nike Freestyle collection. So I'm going to bring everybody up to speed who maybe didn't know, because there's been some dope sneakers. These have been coming out since 2004. They've raised over $31 million. But at the Doernbecker is a children's hospital in Oregon. Doernbecker.
Yes, they're always a kid that makes the designs and stuff for them. Is that where you're going?
Right. I had not known it was the kids in the children's hospital making these designs. So this year, these are the ones. So each year they give 6 of the patients the opportunity to create the Nike footwear alongside with some Nike, footwear and apparel. So this year, the 6 that are going to be coming out, and these will be released on the 25th via Sneakers app, the Nike app, Nike.com. First up, you've got Coley Miller. She's doing the Nike Air Foamposite ones. You've also got Dario Villasenor Valdivia. He's got the Nike Hirachis coming out. These have like little fur on them and stuff. Those are so cute. I just love that these kids. I had no idea that the kids were like really.
What kind of sneakerhead are you? You don't remember the Superman 4s that came out that were Doernbeckers?
Yeah, but I don't know that the kids were. I didn't know the kids were designing them.
Shoes up this whole
no, I had no idea.
What kind of sneakerhead?
Listen, Emerson Harrell. He's got the Nike Air Max 90s.
She's not a sneakerhead here at this point. This history is just astounding.
Jaron Heacock. Listen, I'm trying to also spread it to others so they can understand. I did not know. I had it. Listen, these ones are probably my favorites here. This is Riti Mahajan. She's got the Air Jordan 1 Low OGs. I just love all the colors. Very pretty.
I like the undersole.
Yeah, with her name on it. It's cute. Yeah. And then you got Kylie Young. She's got the Air Prestos. I love how they're personalized with their names and initials and stuff. So I think that's. I learned something. I don't
understand. That's yeah. Okay.
Quick question from Jonathan.
You just sent me a pair of these Louboutin sneakers that are called the Mini Sharky Sock. I wish I could send you a picture of them because they are very interesting.
A sock shoe for men?
It's a mini Sharky sock. It's silver, and then it's got the whole signature shark tooth sole of the Louboutin with the red bottom, sleek silver. It's only $4.95, which I'm kind of shocked. That's actually cheap considering for Louboutins. But he sent it to me, and I'm like, I kind of like it for you. It looks like you. Like, go for it.
For me or for you?
No, for him.
Oh, for him? Oh, well.
I said go for it.
We want to see pictures after the fact.
I gotta send you the shoe. He just texted me the shoe.
Before we get to girl power, Jonathan asked a question. He said, what do you y'all think of Shaq saying the Lakers should build a statue for LeBron?
I think he's out of his freaking mind. And then when is LeBron retiring? Because maybe that's when it'll happen.
Or where will he retire? Because why would he get one in LA? Shouldn't he get one in Cleveland first? Or
well, no, he's technically a Laker now since he passed up Kareem's record. I will give him that helm of a Laker. He brought us the little bubble asterisk championship. He is a Laker, but he doesn't deserve a statue. No, he hasn't even retired yet. And what's his retirement going to look like and all that other stuff? I need one more from him, okay? I need 18.
He'll have a retirement tour, you know. Once Bronny gets in the league, that's when it's gone.
Yeah, is he gonna go join him over in Orlando? Is that where Bronny's looking? Did they say Dallas or Orlando or somewhere? Is that where he's gonna go?
Play with his son? Orlando, but I don't see.
He doesn't need a statue. We don't even have enough Kobe statues out there. We don't have enough Magic statues. No, he doesn't need. Pat Riley don't even have a statue. We need a statue for all of them first. Who said that? That's crazy. No, I think we shoot our load a little.
And Heather said, "Why is it a conversation while he's still playing?"
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He's not even retired.
Oh boy! Hey, big girl power shout out to Kiyomi McMiller. She becomes the first high school athlete to join Jordan Brand. That's pretty legit. She's a 5-star point guard from Life Center Academy in New Jersey. She signed the NIL deal with Jordan, and that's like dreams come true for a kid. Like high school, you got a Jordan NIL deal?
I know.
Come on.
She's ready. She's got money in the bank and do a lot of things.
I don't know if anyone
Jordan Brand rep. I don't know.
Mo sent me these shoes, and I don't know.
I like them. You can't see them through your phone.
There you go.
You can't see them that well. You can't see them that well. It glows.
Sock shoes. Please don't.
When they had the sock shoe, but this is a better version of a sock sneaker. I like it for him.
I mean,
I like them. I'm not gonna have no issue with them because they're designers. So some designers.
If Andre gets those shoes, we're playing the Shark song. What's the Baby Shark song?
I'm not playing that for him. I think when Andre gets those shoes, he's gonna look fly in them because no one's gonna have those shoes. That's number one. Number two, it's Andre Wade, so he's always gonna be. Anytime he gets a crazy sneaker, which he has a good collection of designer ones, he puts them together very well. So I'm not gonna knock him on this one. I'm just gonna ask him what his opinion is, because I'm not into the little snucks. I didn't even like the Balenciaga ones when they did that. I thought they were overpriced and just a little overrated. But these actually have some uniqueness to them. They're different. $4.95 ain't a bad price point on them either. I'm kind of shocked that they're that cheap, because the Balenciaga was like $900.
Brian talking that you saying the Louis Vuitton, you do it properly. You're not saying like the rest of us, because you in that fashion game.
Yeah, and I'm also a sneakerhead too who knew about Doernbecker, so I don't know. So it's just a whole thing about, about this whole situation with designer sneakers versus Nike, Jordan brand, and all that. You're paying $4.95 for these stupid Jordans that made cheaply now these days.
Who's paying $4.95 for Jordans? Never in life.
You excuse me? They're not paying $4.95 for Jordans out there?
Oh, I thought you meant like I'm not paying. Who's paying $4.95 for Jordans?
Yeah, I know you're not. I'm saying people out there playing that.
Well, you didn't say people. You said you out there paying. Yeah, so I get
you, meaning that you masses, not you directly.
Right.
You're paying $4.95 for your sneakers. You would not dare even pay that for a bag. So I know you ain't.
But shout out to Bryan Salmond. If you are just catching the tail end of this show, make sure you catch the replay. Go to YouTube, subscribe to Girl Chat Sports YouTube page. The full show will be on there shortly. Bryan joined us at the beginning of the show to talk about his amateur boxing fight that he will be at and boxing in this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, if he wins, which we know he will. We can't wait to see his championship belt come Monday on the news. He's got a gun show happening over there, so we look forward to seeing.
Yeah, he's dope.
We appreciate you being here, joining in. All those that have chimed in, we appreciate you a lot. We'll catch y'all next week on Wednesday. Have a great weekend. Get out there, enjoy some sports, enjoy life. And yeah, that's about it around here. We'll catch y'all later. Most
all right, we out.
Bye.
No, I didn't go to sleep. I was typing.